Aquarius. Welcome to your monthly reading for August. I hope you all are doing well. Let's jump in, see what is going on for the month of August for you guys. If you're looking for a personal reading to be booked with me, you can find all the information in the description box below. I have really enjoyed giving you guys readings. You guys are an amazing group of people, and I have really enjoyed connecting with you guys so far. So, if you feel called to get a personal reading with me, I would absolutely be honored. All right, let's jump in, Aquarius. Month of August. Ooh, okay. I have a few things coming up for you, Aquarius. I have reunion, soul ties, soulmate, fated partnership, past life connection, and past returns. I also have receive and open, receptivity, opening up, generosity, gifts, and assistance. Okay, so you might have either a new soulmate coming in or someone from the past returning here, and it's asking you to be at least open. It doesn't mean that you have to have any final decisions here, especially if this is someone from the past, but this is saying there may be a possibility for reunion and reconciliation here. This can also be a new soulmate coming in. Now, this doesn't necessarily have to mean that it's romantic of nature. Soulmates come in all different kinds of people. This can be family. This can be friends. This can be, people of just significant importance to us. This can also be a romantic relationship as well, okay? So again, this can be someone from the past returning, seeking reunion with you, and this can also be someone new, but what this is asking you basically is to stay open to receive here, okay? You don't need to make any harsh decisions. You don't need to, know it all right the minute that they, come strolling up on their, white horse in their, night uniform or whatever here. Okay, this is just saying just be open to it, okay? All right, let's keep going here. So far, so good, but it looks like the energies are going to be quite interesting for you, Aquarius. For the month of August, love may be in the air. All right, let's keep going in here and see further into this, okay, Aquarius? Let me get some more clarity on the situation. Okay, I have the thief coming in here. Okay, so, this could be an energy of someone who is returning from the past that may have, done some things to you where you feel like, they did you kind of a type of way that you weren't exactly too thrilled about, that wasn't exactly good for you, and you don't really want to repeat the past, okay? So again, this is saying that, if someone from the past is coming in to not just make any harsh decisions, just be open, okay? Because this person could be coming in, maybe they don't want to reconcile fully. Maybe they just have some clarity to gain with you and some truths to speak and maybe an apology to give, okay? So instead of just kind of shutting this person right out the gate as soon as they walk through the door, they're asking you to just be open and receptive, okay? Even if they did, something to you that just didn't feel so good. Maybe they, lied to you or did some things behind your back in the shadows and, just kind of left you in a really bad place. This can also be someone new coming in, and because maybe you have, had other experiences in relationships with, people that have done these sorts of things to you, and maybe you're just kind of like a little on guard, okay? But maybe you're a little too on guard, and what they're saying is make sure that you at least open yourself up to the possibility that this could be a whole new experience for you, and doesn't mean that the past is going to repeat itself, okay? I have spring, everything that blossoms. Okay, so this is a really good card to get an energy here that you could be in. And it's saying, again, that things are better than you think. Okay, so whatever is going to, enter your sphere here, whether it's someone new or someone of the past coming in, again, they want you to be open because there could be something good that comes out of this. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to reconcile your differences. Doesn't mean you have to, be friends with this person again, or, just totally be okay with their behavior and excuse it and move forward with them. It just means be open to whatever this is. Okay. Let's keep going. But so far, everything looks really good, Aquarius. Just have an open heart and an open mind. Okay. You never know. Things may be better than you think. This could even be, like I said, an apology. Maybe that's what you needed for some closure with this person. Maybe you needed to speak some truth. They needed to speak some truth. And maybe there's an apology here. And this will just allow you both to move on. Okay. So this could be a variety of things, or this could be a legitimate love offer. And you guys are able to find, that you can reconcile those differences that created the separation in the first place. Or this could be someone new that you're opening up to. And, it could be a really positive thing for you if you allow yourself to be open and not take, situations from the past that have really hurt you and, keep yourself closed off. Okay. I have relationship and solitude. Again, this is just kind of going along the lines of the same thing that I'm talking about. Okay. This may be that, you've entered a period where you did have to, be alone for a period of time. And now you're just maybe kind of liking it. And maybe you're going to be at a crossroads of, do I even want to enter into a new relationship again? Do I even want to do this again? Do I want new friend groups? Do I want to, make amends with my family? Do I want to, have a new romantic partner in my life? Do I want to reconcile with this person? You're really kind of at a crossroads where this may be something that's weighing on your heart and your mind. And it's just saying, again, because of this, because of past experiences, whatever they may be with this person or, with other relationships, just make sure that you're open-minded, okay? Don't just kind of like shut yourself off here, okay? Let's take a look at the overall energies here for the month of August for you, Aquarius, so I can get some more clarity on things. Okay, I have the Two of Wands and the Five of Pentacles and Judgment. Okay, this is a very significant crossroads. This may even be an energy where this person isn't exactly approaching you. You may even be at a crossroads where you may be facing a decision whether to leave a situation behind. Whether, again, this is family, this is friends, this is a romantic partner, whatever this may be, you are at a crossroads, a very significant crossroads with the Judgment card here. This is asking you to heed the call of your heart and move forward in a way that feels good to you. But either way, it's calling you to make a very significant decision in your life if you haven't already, okay? Because with the Five of Pentacles, this may be a decision to leave someone out in the cold. Or maybe with the overall energies here, someone left you out in the cold, okay? And made a really bad judgment call and went down a path that they now regret. All the timelines are going to be different here, Aquarius. So, just place, what you will where it fits, okay? Because, just take what resonates and leave the rest, because there's so many people here in a general reading, even though it is for the sign of Aquarius, it can, play out different ways for different people, okay? So just take what resonates with you and leave the rest for someone else, okay? All right, let's continue on. Let's see, at the beginning of the month of August, kind of see what we're entering into the month. Okay, I have the King of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and the Ace of Wands coming out. Okay, so there's a little bit of clarity coming in here. Okay, so right now it looks like going into the month of August, you're kind of entering in a state of a little bit of anxiety. Okay, you're a little on guard here with that King of Swords energy, and you ain't taking no BS. Okay, you might be trying to find a sense of clarity with something that's evoking a lot of anxiety in you or has evoked a lot of anxiety in you. Okay, I have the Ace of Wands here, and this is just trying to gain that sense of newfound energy after coming out of a stage or being in a stage where things have been very, very, stressful for you. Okay. Maybe you've had some sleepless nights and worry about all of this, and you're not really sure what to do with this King of Swords. You're trying to find some clarity. You're trying to find a little bit of spark to know what to do next. Okay. But this is saying, again, whatever the situation is, remain open so that you can get that sense of clarity. Okay. Be open to a higher perspective on the situations so that you can then, know what direction to move in. Do not feed into the fears and the anxiety of the situation, because you're going to be able to get calm and settle that mind so that you can then get a sense of clarity and direction to go and what decision is best for you to make. Okay. Let's take a look at the middle of August. Okay, the middle of August here. Sorry. Little tough to come out here, okay? It seems like this might be a really tough decision for you, okay? The energies are kind of sticking my cards here, and it's getting a little tough for me to pull out, a reading for you here, okay? So this is telling me that you might be feeling really stuck right now, okay? So just, get yourself calm and grounded and detached from the situation the best that you can. Don't feed into those fears so that you can become very clear on a decision on what to do here, okay? Or you can become clear on, how to respond to a situation that may be, challenging you at this time, okay? Okay, so here in the middle of August, I have temperance coming out. And this is saying, not only to be patient, but allow these things to kind of balance out here, okay? This is like, an alchemization of sorts here with the emotions, okay? So when we're in challenging situations where we've been through a lot in our history, it can evoke a lot of trauma, a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety in us, a lot of worry, okay? And so what this again is telling you is you need to kind of detach in a way where you're able to remain open, but from a place that keeps you safe, but not in a way that keeps you blocked. You need to be able to alchemize the mind and the heart and be able to balance the two in order to have things become clear, to know that you can make a clear and wise decision. Okay. So make sure that you kind of detach, take a step back, even if someone's approaching you or you don't know what to do in the situation or what decision to make. You need to come from a very clear and balanced place, not a place of fear or anxiety. Okay. So get to a state where things can become balanced and those, heart and mind matters can become more balanced and you'll know exactly what to do. Okay. Let's take a look at the end of August. Ooh, I'm not going to take those ones that flew out with it. I am going to take this one here. I have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so the end of August, this is saying that you know how to move forward here. Okay, so after you've been able to healthfully detach, remain open minded, yet safely guarded, okay, but not closed off, you're going to be able to alchemize that heart and mind, get that sense of balance and clarity, and things are going to be able to calm down with that patient mindset that you have, and you're going to be able to know what steps to take next, in which direction you want to go, what decision you want to make with the Knight of Pentacles. This is a card where it's very confident in their decision. They know what they're doing, they know where they're going, and whatever it is that they're deciding, it's of value to them, and they know that it's valuable and it's of worth, and it's where they clearly want to go and what they want to do. Okay, so this Knight is very reliable. Okay, so you're going to be able to count on the decision that you make and know that your steps that you're taking to move forward are reliable. Let's take a look at some advice for you, Aquarius. See if there's any advice that may be helpful to you. Your cards really are just jumping out. They're getting my stuff everywhere, Aquarius. So, I think you do really need to get to a place where things are balancing out for you so things can become more clear here. Okay, I have the Queen of Pentacles and I have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so your advice again is just getting very, very grounded, working on yourself, putting time and energy into yourself, mastering yourself here. This is a mastery of being grounded in the energy so that you can make those solid decisions, especially here with at the end of August, the Knight of Pentacles, in order to make a clear and grounded decision, of where you want to move and how you want to go forward and what next steps to take. You're going to need to get very, very grounded. Okay. So with the Eight of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles here, it's really focusing on, not only getting yourself grounded and mastering that ability to get grounded, but to know that you can confidently take action. Okay. This is also nurturing yourself and putting yourself first. So when you're making these decisions, make sure that you're making grounded ones that are in alignment to what it is you want to experience and create in this world. Okay. In your life. Okay. Make sure that you're coming from a very grounded place. All right. Let's see what's hidden in the month of August for you. Maybe there's something that you're not seeing that would prove helpful, Aquarius. Okay, what's hidden here is the Queen of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so what's hidden here is just maybe coming from a place where you're a little bit quick to kind of cut out here. This is a queen who has been through it all with the Ten of Pentacles here. Okay, she's been through some stuff. She's been there, done that, seen it, kind of, had the hurt, the pain, all that good stuff. And she's just clear on what she wants. And she's very quick to say it how it is and what she wants, what she doesn't want, and will be quick to kind of say it out loud. Okay, so what this might be saying is that I know that you've had other experiences in the past. Okay, I know you're very clear on you wanting to have a solid, stable foundation for yourself in life, but make sure that you're being open-minded and open-hearted from a grounded place so that you can then make this decision. Make sure that you're open to whatever this is, not kind of just quick to cut. Okay, all right, let's take a peek into September, kind of see, what's coming for September that maybe you don't see. Okay, I have justice coming out in the month of September. So it looks like things are going to play out in a fair and balanced way. You're going to be able to come from a sense of, stability here, and you're going to be able to make a wise decision that is in alignment for your highest and greatest good and feel confident in where it is you're going. Okay. So in September, you're going to feel very balanced, very calm. Whatever this is that might be stirring a few things up in your world here in the month of August, maybe they've been bleeding in since July, is going to then gain a sense of renewed balance within the heart and the mind and in your world. Okay, you're going to feel very confident that you made a fair and just decision, whatever this may be, that's conducive for your highest good. Okay, but you're going to feel really good about it here in the month of September. I have the Chariot on the bottom of the deck here for you, and this is just saying that things are going to begin to move forward once things are a little bit mixed up and a little bit chaotic. Okay, we've been through a lot. Once we kind of get grounded and get a sense of clarity within us and we know what direction we're going to go in, things really align and begin to take off. Okay. So this is saying that in the undercurrent of these energies here, once all of this is balanced and achieved and alignment is made and a decision is made that is truly in alignment for your highest good, that things will begin to move forward for you in a very positive and successful way. So I hope you found this reading to be helpful. Good luck this month. Things look good, okay? Just get grounded. You can make the right decisions that are good for you. So again, until I see you again, hope you found this reading to be helpful. Take care.